Hi guys, it's Nicole here with Mommy Tips by Cole. I'm so happy to be doing another video for you guys. It's been so long since I've actually stood in front of the camera doing a video for you all. This is the longest kind of like hiatus I've been from doing videos, and I've just been dying to do a video or to do this video, my October favorites. But before I get into that, just a quick update. I'm sure many of you that live here in the United States have recently heard that, or have heard in the past week or last week, that Hurricane Sandy had hit the East Coast, primarily in New Jersey and New York, got the most affected. And luckily and thankfully enough, we were fine, and my family and friends that I know in all the areas that were affected were okay. The most that we did lose was just power. We are just very blessed and thankful, and I just want to say a big thank you to all of you guys who took time out of your day to check on me and my kids, or me and my family, because I just didn't expect to get so many messages via here on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. So I was so humbly touched by all of your concerns and your messages just to check in on us. And if you follow me on any other social media outlets, you would have already seen my regular posts prior to the storm and during and after. Well, not so much during, because we lost power that night of the storm and didn't have it for at least a week, and finally got it back on this weekend. And the last 3 nights that we were without power, we were just so fortunate enough that my brother-in-law took us in, stayed with him, because it just got really cold here. And so it was just really nice, a nice blessing that we had that opportunity to stay somewhere warm with power for the last 3 nights. So with that said, I'm just so thankful that we are all okay, and you know, somewhat getting back to normal. It's just been really chaotic in the whole New Jersey, New York area with power outages. Some places still don't have power, the gas shortage, which I'm sure you've heard about, and also schools have been closed till now. I think Emily's going back on Wednesday, which is tomorrow. So hopefully to get back to some type of normalcy here will just be really nice, but for now we're just already blessed with what we've overcome so far, especially compared to the many people out there that have lost their homes, lost their cars, lost people, that lost family members, even lost their own lives. And it's just really saddening to see the severity of the damages or the effects that the hurricane has had on New Jersey and New York, and just the many communities out there. And if you can at all whatsoever help in some way, whether it's donating to Red Cross, whether it's donating to a local charity, sending anything that you can to help those that are affected by the storm, you know, of course that would go such a long way with whatever kind of donation that you can. So I just want to thank you guys for all of your concern and for your patience, and finally can do my October favorite. Let me get started with all of that said. Oh my gosh, that was a long intro. Okay, so I'm gonna start with some fashion favorites for myself and the kids. And I did a haul on this recently, and I got these printed leggings for the girls from Old Navy, and these are floral and like a cheetah type or leopard, whatever it's called, but they're really hearts. I just love these type of leggings. I think even for myself, I would love to be able to rock these, but I'm just scared. So, but it looks so adorable on the girls. Fashion favorite for myself, I've been really loving, I don't want to know if you call these ankle booties or like mid-size booties. I don't know, because I'm really short. I'm not even 5 feet tall, and I got these boots. This one is from justfab.com. These black ankle type of combat style booties, and I just love this part here. I think these are really great for me because I mentioned before, and this is another brand. This is a Mia brand from Marshalls on clearance, and I just like that I have brown and black. And I always mentioned before, I like shoes that I can slip on easy on and off for everyday on the go mommy stuff. That there's studs is just even a plus. So those are my only fashion favorites that I'm loving for myself. And I'll go on to really quickly to some things for Dylan. He had his birthday, and I never really normally mention favorites for toys because I don't buy toys on the regular. They just have too much toys as it is. But Dylan doesn't have so many toys. So I told some people that when they asked me what did he need for his birthday, he has so much clothes and everything else. I said maybe a couple of toys. So my cousin actually got something for Dylan, but he had it already. So we went to go exchange it for this Umi Zumi car. And we brought this over the 3 nights we stayed in New York just as a toy for them to play with, and we lost, I think the remote is still there at my brother-in-law's house, but it comes with this remote that you can push it forward or backwards, and it makes, I hate that we don't have the remote because I wanted to show you guys, but when you press a certain call button, it finds you. If you keep holding it, it drives around, and it has like a sensor to go back to where the remote is, and it counts, like if you know Umi Zumi, counts to 10 forwards and counts to 10 backwards and says all their catchy phrases. So I'm really loving this for them, and they're all loving it so much that they've been fighting over this, who gets to play with it and the remote, and now we don't have the remote, so they haven't been playing with it. But ever since we exchanged this, they've been fighting over it. Thing else that I've been loving for all of them, I picked up maybe 2 months ago, are these in the dollar section of Target. I love searching the dollar section, and they randomly had these really cool cups that have these attached straws in them. So this is a Minnie and a Mickey, and these were only $1, and these are cool because they can either sip like this or drink like from a straw. And this was so cool because this matched with it, and it's a bowl that has a straw. So this is perfect for cereal. They just sip up their milk afterwards, and they think it's the coolest thing ever, and it was just $1. And before I move into beauty favorites and stuff like that, I have to mention this combination. I don't think I've ever mentioned it, but my favorite coffee of all time is Dunkin Donuts Hazelnut coffee. I remember when I lived in Vegas, we didn't have a Dunkin Donuts there at the time. I know there is one now, but I would like ask my mom to send me these, or every time she visited, in like 4 packs at a time, and I still live by this stuff. My husband and I absolutely love the grounded hazelnut, and on top of that, we always love to get the Coffeemate Hazelnut creamer, because it just, you would think, why would you put hazelnut with hazelnut, but it just enhances the flavor of the hazelnut. I don't know, it's just like the best combination ever, and I've tried to keep switching to other flavors of the coffee creamer, or we occasionally try different coffees flavors, but we always go back to this, and that's just like especially a go-to for the fall and winter season. So moving on, I have to say, for the month of October, I made a pact with my friend Minette from Island with Minette. I feel like I'm speeding through this. From Island with Minette, that we were going to try our best to avoid buying any makeup or beauty products for the whole month of October. And I am so happy to say I succeeded. I did not buy one single makeup product, replace anything, buy anything at all. So I've just been kind of using what I already have. And a lot of the favorites I'm going to mention were given to me in a swap from Christine, my friend Christine here, Twilight Chick 143. And I have to say thank you Christine, because I love everything that you gave me, but particularly these ones for the month of October. This is Pond's Cold Cream Cleanser. I've heard so many reviews about this on YouTube that I had to try. I think I picked this up 2 months ago, and I recently been starting to love it now because I finally figured out the right way to use it. And Glassmarie88, my friend Glassmarie here on YouTube, she had done a video on how to properly, or how she uses this. So I've been following her routine pretty much. What I love about this the most is that it's a makeup remover and a moisturizer at the same time. It is very moisturizing. So basically I dab it all over my face and then just rub it all over, and it really removes all of my makeup. And then I take just a regular baby wipe, or if you have a makeup wipe, and just start wiping it off, and it all comes off. You can see it all on your wipe, and everything comes off. And basically all I have to do after that is just use a little bit of eye makeup remover just to wipe off the excess of liner or mascara. And I don't mention hair products too much, but this has been my absolute favorite hair product for the entire month of September and October, actually, because I got this towards the end of September from Christine, and this is the Paul Mitchell Smoothing Super Skinny Serum, and it definitely tames my flyaways, and It smells amazing, and I've been using this also on mainly on my middle daughter's hair because her hair is really thick, and it just gives a nice smoothing effect and smell. But what I love to use, when I love to use that most, is when I curl my hair like this, because I'm trying to avoid using too much like hairspray and stuff. So what I do is I use a good amount of that, and after I curl my hair, I just rub it in and I just smooth it out, and it kind of gives me this kind of natural type of, you know, well, it gives me shininess and tames the flyaways, but I like that it keeps my curl without me having to use hairspray. Does that make any sense? Another thing she gave me, this is like all the things I've been loving from what she gave me, is this Tropi Coral set from Benefit. It's a lip and cheek set, and I've never had any Benefit products, and I've always been wanting to try the Coralista blush. And this is like a little mini sample set. It comes with a gloss, but it's in another bag upstairs, and it has this high beam and cha-cha tint, and then, but mainly what I've been loving the most, I'm loving everything, and this whole packet, knowing that I could sample all of these amazing products by Benefit, which are really normally super expensive to buy individually. But I've been really loving this Coralista blush. I don't know if you can see, but I am wearing it today. It's just a nice peachy, corally type of blush, and my skin tone's a little bit darker, so I have to apply it more generously. But I love that I can pack it on rather than a really super dark blush that I can only dust on lightly. I love being able to just pack on that blush. But anyways, I've been loving this. And another thing that Christine gave me, she gave me 2 of these color tattoos, and it's a limited edition from their fall collection, I believe. And this color is in Barely Beige, which I've heard that these have been hard to get out there since they are a limited edition. And I just love that it's like a pretty champagne-y type of ivory color. I don't know if I could show you in a swatch here. It's hard. Yeah, there you go. It's really beautiful color, and I've been loving to use this sometimes by itself and just mixing it with the other brown color that she gave me if I'm just in a rush. But today specifically, and what I love to do is use this as a base. Instead of using a primer, I've been using this as a base all over my entire lid, all the way up to my brown bone, and even as a highlight. And then I add my shadows on top of it, and I feel like it makes my shadows pop so much more, especially because of this like shiny kind of champagne-y color. So loving that. And sticking on the eye topic, I've been loving this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Sin. And if you have the Naked palette, there is a color called the same color in the Naked palette, but this is the eye pencil form in Jumbo Stick. And I've been loving to use this in my waterline right here because I have like major insomnia. Not diagnosed insomnia, but I just have a hard time sleeping, or sleeping as long as I should be. And I feel like when I put that on my waterline instead of black, it really like brightens up my eye and makes me look more awake. Even if I don't have all this eye makeup on and I just put this on with some liner, I feel like it opens my eyes so much more. And Minette from Island Minette gave me a whole pack of these in a swap we did months back. And of all the colors, this is my absolute favorite. I feel like it's so multifunctional because you can use it as a highlighter in your brow bone and your inner eye corner, as well as your waterline. So it's so multifunctional. Or you could even use it on your lid, similar to what you would do for these type of bases. But there is a drugstore version of this that I've heard that is similar from Minette, which is by Milani, which has, I don't know the exact color, but there is a color that is very similar to this, that it's much more affordable than, you know, the high-end Urban Decay. I feel like all my high-end stuff is never anything that I buy for myself. They're always gifts because I can never buy as much makeups, high-end makeups like I used to before I had kids. So anyway, enough of that. Moving on, the last few things I'm gonna stick with, move on to something I love for lips, and it's the lip color that I'm wearing today. I'm using it with a MAC pencil that I found in my collection. A mahogany MAC lip pencil to like line the outside and to deepen the brightness of this, because this is really super bright. This is the Revlon Lip Butter in Raspberry Pie, and I'll swatch it for you right here. And this is really pretty pinky raspberry color, and it's just, if you own any lip butters, they are so moisturizing, as well as give you so much beautiful color that really it'll pretty much last a while. I never really use my lipstick all day, but if I go out I might reapply it once, or maybe not even at all, and it pretty much stays. But I've been really loving this color for fall. Any type of bright colors I feel like are just really beautiful during the cold season. Oh, one more thing that Christine gave me is this OPI Nail Envy. It's a natural nail strengthener, and basically you apply this, it's hydrolyzed with wheat protein and calcium. It says it's a maximum strength formula, and you apply this to your hands if your hands have a tendency to crack or chip, or just don't feel as strong as, excuse me. I feel like in the summer I did my nails every week, or maybe twice a week even. So I kept constantly using acetone, and then the nail polish, and acetone, and the nail polish. So my nails got really like bad. So this came at the perfect time when she sent this to me, because you just apply 2 coats. And I haven't been doing my nails a lot at all this fall. I've been just using this, 2 coats of this. I've been cutting my nails down because I just want them to grow back strong, and I feel like this has been helping so far. I recently cut them again, but I've been using that every week, and if I do use a color, it'll be like a nude type of color. And I think that's it. And this video is entirely too long, and I hope that you guys enjoyed my favorites for this month, and I hope that you all are well, and I just want to thank you again for all of your messages, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!